show the flow, and celebrate the result. I make it as visible as possible. So then other people can see it and go, oh, I get how that works. I could mimic that. I could do better than that. I'm Brad Lancaster, author of Rainwater Harvesting for Drylands and Beyond, the website harvestingrainwater.com, and co-founder of the nonprofit Desert Harvesters, desertharvesters.org. The approach is, how do we bring more life into the built environment? So instead of putting the bulk of the investment and the focus on gray infrastructure, like dead concrete asphalt infrastructure, that typically serves one purpose, it's how do we instead invest in living infrastructure, green infrastructure, that is serving multiple functions, and we're cooperating with the ecological functions of the plants, the soil life, that we're working with. So it's just cooperating with what's already there. It's just too often not seen. And we're trying to bring that back into the daily experience. I grew up in Tucson, where the water situation was getting steadily worse. We killed the river that is the reason for our community's existence. We have depleted the groundwater table, dropped it over 300 feet. Realized, wow, if I'm a citizen of this community, I'm part of the problem. And I didn't want to be part of the problem. I wanted to be part of the solution. When I took a permaculture course, that was really helpful. That was the first time I was exposed to integrated solution-based thinking. Okay, so permaculture is a term for a design methodology that aims to mimic natural systems, uses a number of decision filters, such as an ethical decision filter, a filter of principles. They're frameworks that basically remind you, like, hey, did you think of this? Did you think of this? They're tools to enable us to look at a bigger whole, to try and assess and see a bigger whole, and then design for a more comprehensive potential. We've helped really flip the consciousness in Tucson. So 10 years ago, you'd mention water harvesting, people would not have a clue of what you're talking about. Street runoff harvesting was illegal, at least cutting the curb was illegal 10 years ago. Now it's legal, it's incentivized, and it's mandated. That technique is where we cut the street curb to allow street runoff to be directed and infiltrated within street-side basins supporting native food-bearing trees. So we're enhancing the wildlife habitat, we're enhancing the food production, food security. These trees are far more resilient in drought and flood. They are enhancing a sense of place, connected to the whole cultural lineage of that place. And this whole system does not extract from the system. It does not extract from the groundwater table. It does not extract from dwindling surface waters. Rather, it reinvests in them. We get people planting both rain and trees together, so we're building community. It's not just hiring a service. While yes, you can do that, we're also trying to get people to work together. And this is making our communities more walkable, more bikeable, which then leads to more health just in that physical activity, along with the activity of harvesting, processing, and enjoying the food. I am generating, as are so many other people getting involved with this, our own stories uniquely linked to this place where we live, in a way that is simultaneously enhancing this place. Not only for ourselves, but those who have long been here and those yet to come. And there is real power in that. He wants to change the location of that community from a bed and a B&B, not a B&B, like a bedroom community to more a leader in the region.